CBSE hosts principal workshop on parenting for students' well-being. Odisha schools closed in Puri district amid heavy rainfall. Ireland Education Fair in Chennai on October 5. Students object to 100-kilometer travel recruitment for Ayurvedic practical exams. Kerala bans study notes sharing on WhatsApp. Why handwritten notes are essential.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Education News Network. I am Pallavi Kulkarni. Today's top headlines are: the Central Board of Secondary Education organized a workshop, Parenting for Students' Well-being, at Sardar Patel Vidyalaya in New Delhi, aimed at equipping 150 principals from Delhi NRC schools with strategies to support students' emotional health. The event began with a lamp lighting ceremony and choir performance. CBSE Secretary Himanshu Gupta highlighted the importance of collaboration in enhancing students' well-being, while Chairperson Rahul Singh discussed the evolving challenges of parenting and the role of schools in guiding families. Experts including Rohit Kumar and Sonia Pillai provided insights on mental health and fostering communication between parents and children. Principal Anuradha Joshi shared the strategies for addressing the emotional needs. The workshop concluded with a Q&A session following principals to tackle specific challenges and exchange ideas, reinforcing a proactive approach to students' well-being. The Puri District Administration in Odisha has announced the closure of all schools due to heavy rainfall affecting the area. The India Meteorological Department reported that Puri and Pardeep received 3 centimeters of rain, while Bhubaneswar saw 2 centimeters over the past 2 years. Intense rain level have led to waterlogging in several locations, prompting students to check with school authorities regarding reopening plans. Forecasts indicate continued heavy rain in 6 districts including Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, with thunderstorms expected in various regions. To manage flooding, local authorities have installed pumps near the Konark Sun Temple, which has faced significant water issues. For the safety of students, teachers and staff, school will remain closed until the conditions improve. Parents and guardians are urged to stay in contact with schools for all the further updates. Education in Ireland will host an education fair in Chennai on October 5 at Taj Connemara from noon to 4 p.m. Following a record of 8,000 Indian students choosing Ireland in 2023, the event aims to attract more interest in Irish institutions, featuring representatives from 18 top higher education institutions. The fair will also take place in Delhi, Pune, Mumbai and Bengaluru, offering information on courses and post-study work opportunities. A seminar on study visa application process will be conducted by the Irish Visa Office in all 5 cities. Barry O'Driscoll, Regional Manager for Education in Ireland, emphasized the country's strategy, Global Citizens 2023, to polish Ireland as a leading destination for international talent and innovation. Students from private Ayurveda colleges in Madhya Pradesh are protesting an order from Madhya Pradesh Ayurvigyan Vishwavidyalaya requiring BAMS third-year students to travel over 100 kilometers to government colleges for practical exams. This directive affects around 3,000 students across 13 private colleges, raising concerns about the travel burden. College managements are worried about the exhaustion this rule may cause if it becomes a permanent rule. For instance, students from Ratlam needs to travel approximately 103 kilometers to Ujjain, while those from Beetle faces 159 kilometers journey from Bhopal. Mr. Rakesh Pandey, spokesperson of Irish Medical Association, emphasized the challenges for students from the district like Gwalior, Indore and Rewa. The Kerala Directorate of Higher Secondary Education has banned sharing study materials on platforms like WhatsApp. to maintain a classroom-centered learning environment, a decision influenced by concerns during COVID-19 pandemic. Teachers are requested to stop distributing digital notes and encourage the use of traditional methods. Handwritten notes are preferred for their benefits. They promote deeper engagement, improve memory retention through sensory involvement, and enhance creativity with personalized structures. Additionally, handwritten minimizes distractions from digital notifications, foster focus, and helps students to organize information according to their preferences. This provides a break from screen fatigue, benefiting overall mental health. This directive underscores the ongoing values of traditional note taking in education. That's all for today's news. Signing off with Pallavi Kulkarni. For more news and detailed information, log into our website www.theenn.com. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the video and subscribe to our channel.